We're Emma and Nicola, and you know us best as the authors of The Nanny Diaries, a fictional tale set in New York City. Now, with the help of our friends at NewYorkNatives, we're sharing our real lives, one New York moment at a time.
We are huge fans of parental sex. Which,
Huge fans. Why have regular sex if you can have parental sex?
well, like all of parenting, the key to parental sex is that it's counterintuitive. What would you say is the first tip to anyone who wants to have more parental sex?
Well, I think for starters, you just can't take it off the table.
Yeah.
You really want to just take it off the table.
You want to take anything off the table as a mom.
anything. Showering, shaving.
Oh, shaving. I always want to take shaving off the table.
You
That does not
probably
lead to
could
more
take
parental
shaving
sex.
off the table. The thing is, I feel like especially as a new mom, you're running through your head constantly everything and also simultaneously running, what can I take off the table? What can I take off the table?
Yes, you are.
And the thing is, once you take sex off the table, it's really hard to get it back on the table.
And it's also the only thing that'll reboot the computer. Otherwise, you start to feel like you're just living with this person that you've been assigned and you're in a scientific experiment on sleep deprivation. Once you have sex, you're like, oh right, you're my soulmate. I chose you in front of a lot of people with a big cake. And that's the thing that you need to get you back into that place.
What do? We get a sitter, we put the kids with the in-laws, and we head out for that one romantic night. That 24 hours, you may be paying for it for a sitter, you're definitely paying for it at a hotel.
And you may be here in a hotel, and what are you probably gonna do as soon as you check in? Have a big fat fight.
Why fight for free? Why fight for free in your own bedroom? Go pay hundreds of dollars and fight at a hotel.
Now this pisses the hell out of my husband. He's like, I can't believe we just flew to Montreal and are staying in this 5-star hotel just to be screaming at each other. And here's what I tell him. Once you become parents, fighting is a luxury.
It is.
Fighting takes time. And I'm not talking about just when like you gripe at each other or like over your kid's head. You're like, I mean the real kind of, you get it all out, and then you cry, and then you figure out best practices, and then you make up, and then eventually maybe.
Oh no, there's like 6 cycles of that.
Yeah, it takes hours.
It's like 6
a really
cycles
good,
to and then
productive fight.
Yeah.
Takes time you don't have as a parent. So I say, why not do it with beautiful bedding and a mini bar nearby? You also don't have to pick up your sex life trying to pretend like nothing's happened, like there isn't just like another person sleeping in the next room.
Or that you didn't just read like Little Lost Bunny 5 seconds ago.
That is not erotic.
No.
Children's books are not foreplay of any kind.
The context of being a mommy, I mean, I have yet to find erotic in any form.
No, it's the opposite of, which is healthy. I mean,
Yeah,
those
no,
two
that's
things
good.
should be
separate
as possible.
Yeah.
Also, after my daughter was born, I developed this really strange thing that my mother actually also had. I burned from here to here. Something had affected my nerve endings.
Oy.
So when my husband would go touch me, I'm like, don't touch me there. And it took 3 years. And now I had to sort of ease him back and be like, it's okay, you can touch my stomach again, thank God it's over. But he had to untrain himself. He had learned to sort of like wear oven mitts. And I know, so you have to communicate. I think the key is not to pretend like nothing has happened, to acknowledge that your lives are different, your schedule's different, your body's different, and kind of treat each other like you're on a first date, which can be sexy. Talk each other through it. What you are turned on by and what feels good has changed, and let that be a new experience of discovering each other again.
And just like going to, say, a yoga class, it's if you don't think you're going to enjoy it, you don't want to, you're dragging yourself to it, but yet you feel so much better after, so much better, which really leads to sort of the #1 rule of parental sex, which is that sex begets sex.
Yes.
Sex begets sex. So, like Nicki says, just, I'm sorry, girls, just do it. Just do it.